meeting. Yeah, it's a request from our DC
No,
Lighting.
what my request would be.
Yeah, shall the screen, sir?
Yes, yes,
Yes,
yes,
yes.
please.
Yeah.
So before I speak on this Yali award, so I have Rajan as well here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he was leading this particular project. He was the
Hi,
project
Rajan.
manager for the Samsung project. So just wanted to introduce Rajan here. Bharti, have you shared it? Okay,
Yeah,
so
sir. Is the screen is
okay,
visible?
wonderful, wonderful. Yeah, I can see. So good afternoon, everybody. And so we have nominated Samsung project for Yali Award. And why have we nominated, right? So mainly because, see, this Samsung project was 80% of the people who worked on this project on the job, right? Visiting different, were outsiders. They are not permanent DC staff, right? We hired people. So that the 80% of the people who visited the Samsung centers were outside DC staff. And secondly, this project required people across India, not just from Tamil Nadu or from Karnataka. We had people working across India, from Mumbai, Delhi. We had people in Jharkhand. We had people from Kerala, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana. So we had people from different locations of India working on this project. So I think in the last 2-3 years, I don't see a project where we had people working from different parts of India, but they're sort of offline. As work from
Mohinder, if
home
I
or
may
hybrid
interrupt,
model.
Mohinder, sorry to interrupt.
Yes,
Mohinder,
sir.
if you, since many of them may not be aware of what Samsung and IBM project is all about, if you give a
Okay.
brief about what the project is
Fine.
all about before we
Yes.
branch out to people and other things, that will
Fine,
have
fine,
a very better clarity for
Correct.
what is this
Yeah,
project
sure,
all
sure.
about and stuff like
Sure,
that.
sure, yeah. I'll give
Yeah,
them.
sure. Thanks.
So, yeah. So just to give a quick brief, this Samsung project, we have, client Samsung who came in and they had migrated from an existing tool to a new tool. So what is the tool? That tool is used for account management completely, for order management, supply, for that. So the Samsung, where Samsung and IBM were tied up. Earlier, all the Samsung distributors across India, right? There are more than 600 to 700 distributors in India. And overall, all the distributors put together, primary, secondary, everybody put together, more than 1,000 distributors. So what happens is they had to migrate from an existing tool to a new tool. This new tool was built by IBM, right? So now IBM wanted a trustworthy vendor who can pull it off, who can send people across India to provide training on this new tool to the Samsung distributors, right? So first, what happened is internally, IBM and Samsung wanted to know whether Desigru can do it, whether Desigru has the capability to learn this particular tool and then provide training and get it done. So what happened? Myself, Bharti, Yashasvi, Palnichami, Magesh, Ashwina, a lot of Desigru staff, where we learned the tool, right? We got certified by IBM and Samsung. So Samsung and IBM said, guys, you are certified now. You guys can go ahead. So firstly, without their certification, we can't even enter this project. So IBM and Samsung certified all of us internally, Desigru employees. We got certified and then we kickstarted with hiring people from different locations across India. So we had certified 63 trainers, that is certified by Desigru, also certified by IBM and Samsung. We had 62 trainers across India, located across India, who were traveling to different Samsung distributors to provide training on a particular tool. And the training was initially for the first month, we had provide training 2 days for each distributor. After a month, it was just 1 day for one distributor, right? And to sum up this project entirely had ops team, the HR team, and then the training and development team, and we had DNext leaders across all centers involved to pull up this project. It was not handled by one center, right? It was TN Palayam, it was Kolu, it was Papu also was involved, and from Chennai we had team also involved. So generally projects are pulled off by one center, right? Generally it is one center doing one project, but this was a complete teamwork by Desigru. right from Rajan, from Chennai, from Kolu, from Tienpalayam, from Kapu, everybody chipped in, and all the leaders chipped in, and we pulled off this project. And one other highlight was for this project, I think I just want to let you know, we had only one meeting, right, scheduled for this particular project. Just one meeting for 1 hour on one particular day. That is in the month of August end. Only one meeting. That's all. After that meeting, this project was these people who involved in this project took the ownership. We did not have repetitive meetings every day, morning meeting, evening meeting, night, no meetings, right? This complete ownership was taken by every individual, like HR team took the initiative, took the ownership, ops took the ownership, the training and development took the ownership. Everybody took the ownership. That is why this project was successful. If people don't take ownership and put the ownership of one person saying, okay, Rajan will do it, I will take a back seat. Okay, so and so will do it, I'll take a back seat. Nobody did that. Rajan did his job. I did my job. Everybody did our job sincerely. And all of us also had other projects running, right? People who were involved in this project, all the DNX leaders who were involved in this project, this was not our primary project. We all had our primary projects running, but simultaneously we put in our time and effort to pull off this project. So that is what it is. It's not like we hired a particular manager or relieved a manager from a particular project and put them here. Everybody had our other projects running, and we also pulled off this project. And thirdly, we trainers across India, as I told you. But what is very difficult, okay, is, for example, if I am the trainer, right, I had to travel every day to different location. For example, today I'm in Erode, tomorrow I'll be in Trichy. Day after tomorrow I will have to be in Coimbatore. Day after tomorrow I have to go to another place. So the trainers who are not here had to travel every day to different location. And next day there'll be another location, and then get ready, go meet the sampling distributor, provide training completely on the tool. And it is not just giving training and coming home. They have to provide training, and the Samsung distributor has to say, yes, I understood all the modules, and they have to give a sign off. If you don't get the sign off, the training becomes incomplete, and the Samsung will escalate it. So it is not just giving a training and coming back. It is giving the training, making sure the Samsung distributor understands it. He also performs activities in the new tool, and finally getting a sign off from them, and then saying, okay, this is done. So this is the basic overall of what we did. And you can, as you can see in the data, right? So the team was built within 30 days. So 30 days was a time taken to build the team, because we had people across India working, and the trainers were certified by IBM, right? And also by Samsung finally. And we had trainers traveling across all the locations, north, south, east, west. So just to give you a highlight, we had people from Andhra Pradesh traveling all over to Jharkhand to provide training. Imagine people traveling 2 days, traveling all over from one state to a state in Jharkhand, provide training for 3-4 days, and then moving to another state again to provide training. It takes a lot of physical effort and mental effort as well. And project was 100% handled by DC staff, but the trainers who were on the job, who were traveling to different locations, 90% were from outside, right? 10% of the staff were Desikru staff. So we had Palnichami, we had Magesh, and we had Vinod Raj, right, from Desikru end. Palnichami Magesh also traveled, Vinod Raj also traveled to Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, to different parts of South India to provide training to the Samsung distributors. And as you can see here, as I just summed up, these were all the teams who were involved. And initially, when this project was given to us by Thiru also had an apprehension whether this actually can be pulled off, because he joined for a couple of meetings and he had apprehension. How are we going to do it initially? Because Samsung, we did not pass the assessment. But once the IBM certified us, right, then we got the confidence. So earlier we thought we need 1 week, 10 days to provide training to a new person who's going to work as a trainer. But then we quickly understood how to provide training. Instead of taking 1 week, we provided training within 9 hours, right? We used to hire a trainer, provide training in 9 hours, get them certified by IBM, Samsung, and then they used to travel to a Samsung distributor office. And the project, we did not have any escalation in this project, completely escalation free project. And initially, IBM was outsourcing us the distributors, right? Okay, you guys go and visit these Samsung distributors, provide training. But we did a terrific job. So what happened is IBM then said, okay, fine, thank you very much. Then Samsung itself directly came to Desicrew saying, okay, guys, you guys directly work for us. Instead of coming through IBM, now we will give you 100 new locations, new distributor sites. You guys can go and provide training. So from working for IBM, then we directly work for Samsung, and finally the project was over. We completed the end-to-end training for the distributors across India. So I think terrific learning for all of us, because we have I have not done such a project, and I don't know many people here would have done such a project, because this is not a typical project where you sit in front of system and you work, right? This is a project where you have to physically go, sit in the client office, provide training, and they might ask different questions, handle those questions, handle their escalations, handle the frustration of a distributor, pull off everything, and then get the sign off and then get it done. I think it's one of the best projects that we worked on, and successfully the project was completed. And I think that is the reason why we had nominated Samsung project for YALI Award. Yeah, Rajan, you want to add something? You may add.
Yeah, so I just want to emphasize what sort of training that we provide. Mohinder touched upon in terms of providing on the tool. Now, we as a trainer, the first and foremost, we need to migrate the entire data from the earlier system to the new tool, and they need to get a sign off on the stocks. So this needs to be verified by the trainer on the data it existed already, and then it has to be migrated to the system, new tool, and then we need to get a sign off. The beauty of it is that all the 4 centers of Desicrew, I think, to the best of my knowledge and what I heard from people who have been spending a lot of years, put in a lot of years of experience at DC, all the 4 centers were never involved in project implementation. People were working in silos, basis their project, what they were doing. For the first time, 3 centers of Tamil Nadu and 1 center in Karnataka was involved in this project implementation. So here, the entire pedagogy of the training was developed by our own ops team. The team of DC went to Delhi, spent 10 days. Palaniswamy was there. Then in terms of Yash was there in Delhi. So I was there, Thiru was there. We spent a lot of time ideating about the entire training content. We developed the content, did a voiceover in English, and then the training delivery was done. So it is very, very unique in these aspects, and from that perspective, I think this project is the first of its kind where a pan-India project, which is very famous these days in the cine industry. This pan-India project is truly the first as far as DC is concerned, where the exposure of our homegrown resources from TNP, Kollu and Vilpuram was there at the fore, and they implemented it pretty well in terms of as Mohinder was mentioning, we did around 200 odd centers with IBM, and seeing a performance Samsung gave. These are the unique selling points as far as Desicrew is concerned within a short period of time. Somebody recognizing the performance of Desicrew in terms of what we delivered and giving an additional mandate is something which is credible as well, and the credit goes to the entire team. And from that perspective, this YALI Award has been nominated for this project.
And just to highlight, just to finally summarize this, I think Thiru also spoke about this project during our summit. So the people who attended summit, you would know that Thiru had specifically pointed out about this particular project and how successful we were. And this is just a first stepping stone of tying up with IBM or Samsung, because these two are giant clients, right? So they wanted to prove, they wanted to show Desicrew to show the capability whether we can do something. And now Samsung also knows Desicrew can do any project, and IBM also knows Desicrew can pull off any project. So this is just a first stepping stone, and I am very sure that maybe in another 6 months, 1 year, definitely we'll directly work with Samsung or IBM for bigger projects. Yeah.
And happy to share that Desicrew is now an empanel vendor for Samsung. I think the credit goes to the entire team. It is now Desicrew has been empaneled with Samsung, and I think the performance of what we have done for this project has put us in good stead for future projects, as Mohinder was mentioning. Now, another USP what we have planned internally is that, see, we know it's a short-term project. We know day in and day out people have to travel, they have to move to different locations, and we compartmentalized our team basis their own strengths. Like Mohinder, Ashmina, Bharati and all were part of Mohinder and Ashmina were part of the help desk team, where all the clarifications across the country were routed to Mohinder and Ashmina, where they took people online and clarified all their doubts operationally in terms of the training, right? Bharati, now in terms of division of people within Desi Crew is what I'm explaining here. Bharati was there handling the entire ops, where sending reports. She was supported by Preeti and Megli Priya. In Preeti, again, people were scattered in all the centers, but they came together in implementing the project the way it has to be implemented. Indrani in TNP and Prabhakar in Kollu was handling the entire admin and HR and finance related activities, transferring funds at the dead of night, coordinating, getting the claims, getting the supportings, and again sending back to us here in Chennai. All that was done by Indrani and Prabhakar. And in terms of Palni, Mahesh, all this, the team members went to the field, and Vinod Raj went to the field, and they did the training delivery. And when they are free, they doubled up the role of doing the help desk also. So again, most importantly, these people are not dedicatedly for handling only this IBM Samsung project. They were also, this is a secondary project for them. But since the kind of rigor that is required involves them to perform their duty day in and day out, they managed for these 2 months their primary project as well. So since it is a well-oiled project for them as far as the primary project is concerned, they were able to manage this and that. But this is a dedicatedly 24/7 kind of a role that was warranted from each one of the team members involved in the project, and they came out with flying colors. Thank you.
Okay, that's great to hear from Rajan and Mohinder about the early nomination for Samsung project. Yes. Okay, so we'll go ahead with our next nomination. So Indrani.
Yeah, yes.
You can.
Yeah, good afternoon all.
Yes, Indrani, we can't hear you.
Yeah, so yeah, good afternoon all.
Yeah, good afternoon.
So last September 2024, in TN Palayam team held the DC Summit, right? So the event is done by in a very good way actually. So we have received feedback from all DNext actually. So we are because I am nominated the particular early nomination for volunteers team in TN Palayam. So we are created a volunteers team for the all whatever requirement for the task. So we are created the volunteers team for each task actually. So we are created food and logistic, stage and IT committee, welcome gift distributions and floor decoration and health and safety. So whatever we created, so junior level people only created actually. So not the part of DNext. DNext hold the team to tracking that particular committee actually. So maximum whatever engaged the particular task. So only for the user level people are managed everything in TN Palayam. So we are DNext whatever who are responsibility for that particular responsibility. So that person sees directing the team. So the team will be acting in very well, and we are completed on time. Whatever we done in summit, so we completed on time all the things actually. So that's why we are nominated the TN Palayam volunteers team for early award. Mohan.
Yeah, hi. Hi, everyone. During the 2024 DC Summit, we involved all the crewmate for in this summit activity. During the CEO call of first meeting of the DC Summit planning, the CEO's instruction, we need to involve all the volunteers. As a DNX leader, we could not able to move somewhere. We need to present to listen the sessions. This is a instruction of the CEOs and all the committee head instruction. So that's why we involved all the volunteers and give the responsibility to all the volunteers, including food and decorations, and then stage activity, and then including MCs also. Apart from that, we provide the food distribution and traveling and pickup and drops. All the areas we involved with our volunteers. They also complete their work and very proper and very completely. With their support, we are successfully complete the summit activities. Apart from that, we move on to IRCAD also. We involve the two people for the photography and IT support and networking support. Their support is very commendable. So that's why we include the Yali Award for DC Summit volunteers. It's a good appreciation. If we appreciate these people, the upcoming days, so more volunteers will be work with our upcoming events. Thank you.
Yeah, that's great. I think Indrani and Mohan Raj explained why the Yali Award has to be given to DC Summit 2024.
Just a request, can you go down on this this document, that nomination? Can you just go down?
Yeah, Srilekha?
I think Indrani is sharing it.
Oh, Indrani. Okay, Indrani.
Indrani, can you just scroll down a bit?
Yeah, Mohinder.
Can you just scroll down?
That's it, Mohinder.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah.
No. I was, very happy to know that the volunteers pulled it off. But I'm just wondering, where are the names of the volunteers here?
No, actually, that committee is big. Actually, the committee members is one team. We have almost seven members team actually.
Okay.
So
each of this activity involves 7 people, is it?
Yeah, one activity based on requirement. For example, food and beverage, we are almost involved in around 10 people. So regarding two places, we are provided food for lunch for afternoon, right? Almost 10 people involved for that food committee. Okay, stage and the decoration also we have in two places, in office, and one more is that meeting hall. So based on whatever in a requirement for that particular committee people require, so we are aligning that people actually. So project demo committee, that is the whatever requirement in based on that we are aligned people. Almost nearly more than 7 in the particular committee members for each committee.
I think 30 plus were involved. I think Mohinder left. Okay, so any questions? any queries to Indrani?
No, sir. No. Yeah, this is the, I think, so we whatever events we are coming, so we in previous we did not because we are creating in particular team for aligning. So every DNext team leader or AM level people are involving. We are supporting that groupmates level, but not whatever we done in a recent summit. So we are almost people, whatever junior level people are interested to involve the activity, because Sunday we have cleaning work in entire center actually. So around 10 people came for cleaning committee. So they
Okay.
are taking responsibility for blowering systems and the cleaning tables. So like that, they are done everything in here. So
Okay.
they are coming around 10 people coming in Sunday. They are sitting and they are doing all the cleaning works.
Yes. I think Mohinder joined. So Mohinder, your inputs?
Shanmuraj, do you have a deadline for submissions for nominations?
Yes, right now we decided as 8th of every month because
Okay.
we are closing the DMAX by 5th, right? So
Okay.
before 8th, all the submissions should be done. And the
If
local
somebody is
HR will be
submitting, if
collecting.
somebody is submitting a nomination after it, will they be disqualified, or are you taking them in or disqualifying them?
No, see, the thing is, the deadline we kept as 8th.
Okay.
So after that particular date, in the sense, maybe they can involve in the next month. Okay, because we'll be closing. See, today
No,
we
that's
are
not, no,
having
no.
the
That, you
discussion.
mean to say
Yesterday
if
we had one
anybody,
discussion.
no, if anybody is submitting after 8th, it will go to next month, right? That month you will not count it, right? That's what you're saying, right?
Next month it will go, maybe like if they are going to perform. That's what. See, we have to keep some deadline, or
No,
else.
no. Shanmuraj, no, you are right. You are right. I'm just asking, are we following the deadline as
Yes,
strictly?
yes, we are.
Okay, so but just to ensure, because if people suddenly come up with a nomination, then I don't think we should encourage. If 8th is the deadline, anybody submitting before 8th or on 8th should be considered. Anybody
Correct.
submitting any award after 8th,
After it will not
they
be
can
considered.
again nominate for the next month. But for that month, I don't think we should.
And also we'll correct this invite kind of thing, whatever we discussed today before start of this meeting.
Yeah.
So we'll ensure that the meeting invite will be sent to everyone so that everybody should be on time, because see, everyone's time is precious. We cannot wait for 5 to
Correct.
10 minutes to somebody join and all, right?
Correct.
So that can be streamlined. Yeah. Okay. So one happy news which I would like to confirm is both the teams are going to get the Yali Award. Yeah. So there is no what we can say, the voting and all for Yali. So both the teams are eligible and you will be receiving the Yali. Yeah. Okay. Now we are going to get into the bigger battle for Samsuptakas. So Samsuptakas, we are, Shilika, can you share? Indrani, you can stop sharing. Sorry, Shilika. Okay, maybe I have the list here. Maybe I can also. Yeah, Shilika, sorry. Okay, so we have 4 teams who are going to compete for Samsuptakas for the month of September. So do we have Tanushri who can
Yes.
talk for? Yeah, Tanushri. So you can start.
Okay, I will share my screen.
Sure.
So OXO Arsam, that was the pilot project, and it goes live within the 5 months and without any major defects. So the quality that was maintained was 98%, and it was a good quality percentage. And even the team members are flexible to work in an effective, timely manner, like in a different shifts. So they are doing the manual testing and easily understand the requirement with the list guidance. So for this, they got the client appreciation mail also. See this one.
Okay.
So appreciation is received for the client.
Okay. So any other reasons? Any other added reasons to nominate?
Quality is achieved, like 90% quality is achieved, and the client.
What is the target by client?
98%.
98, but you guys achieved 90.
Yes, 98.
90.
No, 98. Full.
98. Okay. So
Yeah.
98 is the target and you achieved the complete 98%.
Yes,
Right?
yes. And it
So-
was a pilot project. That means there is no what you say, the requirements are like it is not clear from the client side, but still we are able to achieve that 98%.
Okay. Is the QC done by clients or internally by DCQ?
What?
The QC, the quality check is being done. The quality scores are being given by the client or internally by
Both.
Q&A?
Like it is both.
Both.
Yeah.
What is the percentage?
98.
No, 98 is a percentage. Weightage I'm asking. Internal team, how many audits they are doing to confirm this percentage? And clients, do you have the data?
No, I don't have that
You don't
data.
have it. Okay.
Like actually, the defects are raised in the Jira, na? So there we have got that if it is rejected account, then quality percent is decreasing. But
Okay.
if it's accepted by the client, then so that is a parameter.
Okay. Fine. All right. So, any other questions to Tanushree from anybody? No questions? Okay, then we can move to the next person, next team.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Tanushree. So, I hope the next person is Gokul from Vipram for Hapagloyd post.
Oh, yes, Shanmugam. Thanks. So, hello everyone. Let me share my screen. So, this time we have nominated from HAPAC EPAS team. The reason behind we have nominated EPAS team is like apart from the regular KPIs which we are maintaining and achieving on a regular basis, month on month, we are just doing it. Adding to which, there is a pain point from the client end called pending numbers, which needs the end customer's intervention to clear those errors. End customers in the sense, for us, the client is GCC team. And for our GCC team, there is a client called area person. That's the end customer. So we are start interacting with the end customers, which is called the clients of client. And we had a call with them, and we started the numbers at 32,000, and we have reduced to 7,500 something numbers.
Okay.
That's a huge achievement which we have made for September month. And that's the reason we have got an appreciation email from HAPAC client, and which was being rolled out recently to the next email, where you can see this appreciation email.
Alright.
This is the main achievement from the EPAS team, and this is one of the key reasons I have nominated EPAS team from HAPAC for team.
Okay. So, what made you to achieve this? Because I can understand you reduced the backlogs from 32,500 to 7,000 plus, right? So, have you guys implemented something new for the month of September, and you guys are able to achieve it?
Yes.
What made you to achieve it?
Yes, Amraj. So for the month of August, we had a call with the client, and they are told these are the pain areas from their end, and they were not able to crack it. So we had a joint discussion right from user level to the end level, and we had a brainstorming session out of which we have gathered some ideas how to crack it. So based on those users' inputs as well, we had a call being scheduled with the end customers, and we spoken to them directly, and these are the pain areas we are just suffering from our end in order to meet the external
Can you give
KPI.
one example?
For example, previously, before August, we were not scheduling any calls to the end customers. We were not supposed to do it without client permission. So client had a trust on Desigro team, and they had approved those things to they can be taken care from our end itself.
Okay.
With of approval, we have did it on September month, and we have achieved something good for the client.
Maybe the direct interaction with the end user
Yes.
made them confident, and you are able to reduce it.
Out of which we have added some more regions. That's the good news for Hapag-Lloyd. And soon we will raise our FTs as well in upcoming months.
That's good. That's good. Great.
So this is the reason I just nominated EPAS team from Hapag.
Okay. Thank you, Gokul.
Thanks.
So, any questions to Gokul? Okay, if no questions, then we can move to the next team. Okay, I can call now Mahesh to talk about IBM Samsung. IBM Samsung also nominated for YALI. Yes, Mahesh.
Sir, I will present next, sir.
Sure.
Hi, sir.
Hi, Mohan.
Mohan here.
So Mohan, you are going to start or Magesh?
Myself going to start for next nomination. Then Magesh will present Samsung process.
Okay, okay.
So I have nominated for TN Palayam core team to for DC Summit organization. Organize the event. So that from day one we have received the note of starting DC Summit preparation. So we form a team of 12 members core team to prepare all the things whatever the committee wise and organizing that logistic wise and transportation. So different responsibilities are taken care and split out to different DNX team. So idea is all the the expectation is
No, Mohan, sorry to interrupt.
okay.
But if correct my understanding, Samtakas is given to a team, not to a event. People managing event or conducting event. Samtaka main is for a team, whether it is a Zomato team, Swiggy team, or a annotation team. But this nomination, I think may not come under Samtakas. You may nominate this for Yali, but I don't know how this will come under Samtakas, because this was formed because the event was conducted in TN Palayam, so you had to create a team, get it done. But this is not a project as such, right? This is not a project. This was an event for which you had to create a team. That is my understanding.
Previously we have already nominated and got award with this kind of situation. The scenario.
No, that will come under Yali, Mohan. But for Samtakas, how will you?
No, already Kollu team received this kind of the award for Samtakas. Same kind of DC Summit organization thing in 2020.
No, that will be Yali only.
No. Yali also for the.
No, Kollu team got it for Yali only for conducting the event, not for Samtakas. Samtakas they will not nominate. Samtakas is mainly for teams, for the actual team working on the different locations. Kollu team won it, I know that, but that is mainly Yali. We nominated the team for Yali award.
Two awards are won actually. Kollu team at that time two awards are won for Yali and Samtakas also.
No, not really.
No.
Maybe I will check with
Moginder. Our DC Summit we got 2 awards. Yali and Samtakas. Both awards we got it. But the Yali we mentioned the names who are the volunteers team, right? We mentioned the name. And team award DC Summit, that 4 teams we nominated. Both the award we got it.
Okay.
Why? Because we are nominating this under the process.
Right? But I was thinking, Samtakas is meant for a team. Anyway, you can continue on.
Yeah. Why? Because we are now applying through this trend. So we have a chance of 3 years, once 4 years, once to organize the event without any, to meet the expectation without any delay or the things. So we had a chance this time. First time we almost, complete and achieve the expectation whatever, and every time the host team have a expectation to do better than last summit, right? This time we are also have that kind of goal and organize the align the team and organizing all the area of committee wise. So logistic and transportation and food and thing, even the floor work. So all the things hopefully we almost 90 to 95% of achievements are done as per the expectation of leadership team and the participants. So we have from day one, the coordination is very good. Weekly once we conducted, and the last couple of weeks before the summit, daily we had a meeting to discuss what are the key points and where we are and where need to cover all the things that is have been covered actually. So although
Mohan, you're on mute.
Sorry. Yeah. So also we splitted out work with the DNX team, core team, even though all the things are covered, with the help of the volunteer team, split out to that work. The DNX team is participate fully in the DC Summit event. So no one is missed out in the event, the scheduled whatever in the right. All the DNX team is participated. this is one of the major missed area when we are the last two summits. So even we are conducted the event in the two different places, TN Palayam and Yekkadu, right? We well organized in the two places. Hopefully we won't miss anything in that organizing the event. So logistic wise, engage in the content, we are stick with the agenda timeline. So everything we are well organized in the thing. That is what we are nominated to this award. One more thing, we created one website. In the website we mainly focus to move on digital content way. So we created within a 15 days. Almost we covered all the things in the one place, all informatively. Even the agenda and guest of honor and tickets and gallery, core team contacts. So everything is covered in the single page. So that will definitely help them, participants to the event informative things, something. So this is one thing we created with the help of one of BNX team here. Yeah. Any questions, Hans?
Okay, any questions to Mohan? So hope Mohinder got some clarity on why this team.
No. What they did is amazing job. But I was just looking at the rules of Samtakas.
Correct.
So still it should be given for a team. So anyway, this nominations come in, but as per the rules, I can read the rules in the document which was forwarded recently, which was launched by the HR team. So over there, it is very specific that it's for a team. Right? Maybe earlier when when Kolu got it, that during that time we not have the revised RNR policy. Recently they relaunched the RNR policy, right? As per that, I don't think it is falling under the rules. I just want to convey anyway. Brilliant job by TN Palayam. There is no doubt in that. Yeah, thanks.
Okay. So any other inputs, or else shall we move to the next team? Okay, so we'll move to the next team now. So Magesh for IBM Samsung. Yeah. Yeah,
Hello.
Magesh, you can start. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So hi team. Good afternoon. So I'm nominating the Samsataka Award for the IBM Samsung supporting team. Initially the project has been started with the people in all centers, like they are not exposed and they are not experienced in pan-India projects also as well. So these people are already working in other projects not relevant to the pan-India project. So we have successfully started this project, and the users were like moved to the training part and they getting certified, and we were able to complete the initial first level of target, like 200 phases, 200 locations initially at within a time, so what they have given in a 1 month. So by considering that, and we have additionally added the remaining 120 plus locations directly from a Samsung team. So that one of the achievement that the internal team has made. And also the when talking about the quality part, the locations that what we have covered, the trainers and what we have covered is like 100% quality in the delivering of training session to the Samsung partners. And the documentation parts and the completion part also, it has been completed entirely with 100% successful without any deviation in that. And it also, the report has been also submitted to the customer part. And speaking about the tracking and everything and all. So the team has been aligned and it has been structurally formed from our end, from our team end, so that the tracking also completed on time and will advance. The trainers also been informed that they have been reaching the location on time without any delay. And about the team's nature, like team's award, like team's performance is that the trainers what we have been recruited from outer part have been like quickly adapted into our structure, and they have also been started to cope up with the things that what the project is being required. So these are the main achievements that have been done for the Samsung project from our end.
Okay, thank you, Mahesh. Hope Mohinder and Rajan already explained clearly about it in Yali Award.
I have one thing to say here, Shanmugam.
Rajan.
While it may sound repetition in terms of why a project has been nominated for Yali as well as for Samsataka, the rationale is entirely different. I think the members here should be aware, the team should be aware as to why this project has been nominated for 2 awards. Yali, by virtue of the definition of why a Yali award has to be nominated, it is for the unique nature of a particular project and how it is implemented, and that's what was explained. And when we discussed about Yali, as far as Samsataka is concerned, it is a team award. Now, while we all know that we have been discussing for the last half an hour that this is a pan-India project. Now, this project was managed by a 10-12 member team sitting out of these 3 centers here in Tamil Nadu and Karnataka. And none of these people, barring Yash, none of them know Hindi. Whereas we worked with the Hindi heartland. When we worked on eastern region, western region and northern region, where the trainers, other than Hindi, they don't know any other language, including English. So with that kind of challenge, our team managed efficiently in terms of getting to know, as Mahesh mentioned, the processes that we all define at Desi Crew in terms of supporting, be it the supporting documents for Indrani and Prabhakar, or be it the conversation that they need to go to from A location to B location, which Preeti and Bharati managed. All of it was done by our own team members, even though language is a barrier. Which means when I say barrier, in terms of knowledge of the language is not there. However, the team proved that language is never a barrier, whichever project it has to be implemented. So this team proved by implementing this IBM Samsung project that even though one doesn't know the language, we can still pull it off. And they proved, and they, without any issues. The usual operation issues may be there, but that was managed by this team only. In terms of even within the team, there was no escalation to me in terms of saying that this has not happened and that has not happened. All that was ironed out by the team because they have a wealth of experience in terms of managing things. Only thing is that only in extreme cases where they don't know what the other person is talking, because people were there from UP, from Bihar, the dialect of Hindi itself is entirely different. So those dialects where our team could not handle, that point in time I was pitched in and I was got into a call, and then that was resolved. So these barriers were never a barrier as far as this project implementation is concerned. So that's the reason this Samsataka award is nominated for this project, and it is absolutely a team effort. So hence, so we rest with this, and I'm happy to take any questions.
Okay.
If anybody Mohinder wants to add anything, you can add.
Mohinder, people from
Bharati,
and also
people who are there in the project
to explain his experience on how he traveled, how he reached. So that will also be good. So
he got hurt. He met with he fell in the railway station. All that thing happened because from one station to another station, the train he had to catch. He injured his knee, and those are the real filmy style. He moved from one platform to another platform with all the baggages. and in the bargain he
Okay.
he could not fly like Indiran, but he hopped from one platform to another platform, and in the bargain he injured. So there are many such stories which is there, and amidst all the challenges, the beauty of it is that when the success was attained by the team.
So just wanted to highlight a few things. So imagine a project. Generally, we in this group we have projects where we have payroll employees working, right?
Correct.
Using payroll employees, getting a project successful itself is a big challenge, because we know that they will turn up every day. We know we can trust them because they are under payroll, so we can at least trust and we still find a lot of challenges in delivering the quality numbers, etc. But here the core team was the Desiccrew team. But the trainers were outsiders. They are not DC payroll people. They were hired temporarily only for this project. But none of the trainers who were taken into this project, they said they did not turn up for a particular event, for a center. Everybody who we hired temporarily, they were just temporary workers. They all took the project as their own. It is very easy when we do such a project where we hire people in Bihar or Jharkhand, and those guys suddenly disappear, right?
Correct.
They might say yes, we'll go tomorrow, and tomorrow they will not turn up.
Yes.
But none of our trainers who we involved, the temporary staff, they were all brilliant. And I can just quote one incident where one of the trainers was seriously ill. Unfortunately, he was ill. He was supposed to go to one particular place in Karnataka, I think Mangalore or something. That was a training site. He could not turn up. He called up morning 10 o'clock and he said to Bharti, I'm really sorry, I'm not well, I'll not be able to go. But then that is where Desiccrew works. The moment this was informed, immediately from Kapur, SSP traveled. He reached the training spot at 2:30 p.m. He sat there for 6 to 7 hours, got the job done, and he came home.
Okay.
So even during crisis, when one of the trainers were absent due to serious illness, we had people, core Desiccrew people, traveling there and getting the job done. And it is not just the outside temporary trainers who were traveling, right? Big applause should go to Vinod Raj, Palnichami, and Magesh, the person who nominated him, right? Magesh did a terrific job. He traveled across Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. Palnichami did a terrific job. Vinod Raj did a terrific job. So these are the pillars, right? We were all back and supporting, giving training, getting them certified. The actual people who put the effort on the ground level and made it successful are these people. So that is why, not just in Yali, for that particular month, for the effort and the pulling of the numbers, we nominated them for some purpose.
Okay, that's great.
In fact, if given an opportunity, the award will go to all the trainers as well, because it's a team award. So since they are all not part of DC, unfortunately, we are not able to honor them. Otherwise, the credit will also go predominantly the substantial credit goes to them who have been slogging at the field for 2 months.
Okay.
Yeah. Happy to take questions if there is any.
Yeah, any questions to Rajan, Mohinder, and Magesh?
No questions, sir. But really, I want to appreciate the team. I know that the criticality of the team. Why? Because they are recruiting someone in remotely. So without knowing the person, strength and weakness, we can't ensure that their presence in the tomorrow morning at the vendor's place. That is quite challenging. But the team is continuously following the team. I know the pillars of DC team, the trainers and followers and backend team, accounts team, they are doing great job. I know that whenever I have a time in the floor, I just connect with the team, what they are doing. It's a fantastic work, They are connecting the different DC centers. They are doing a teamwork here. So definitely the participants, right? They are non-DC team. They are doing good job. So I want to highlight this one.
Oh, thank you so much, Mohan. The credit goes to all the team members there.
Definitely, sir.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, so if we don't have any questions, Srilaka, how we are going to do the voting system? Is it within this group, or we can also share it with all the
group only, Ishan.
Okay, because I remember last Samsataka,
right?
we shared it to all the DNext leaders, 41 leaders.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes, Shanmughraj. So within this group only we're going to conduct the voting system.
Are you sure?
Who didn't participate, we can't ask them to take part because so much of discussion has been done. So as usual, those for some subscribers only we're going to have the voting. Yali has voted in the voting. So other team members, you know what is the voting system. So who wants to vote, you can post it in this chat box. So from there, I'll mention it. I'll take the count. Yeah.
No, you have that link, right? No, voting link.
Sorry, Shan?
You don't have the voting link. The Google form.
No. That was only for the jury members we had, and now jury members are not there, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So that's the reason. Yep.
Maybe like, okay.
So team whom you want to vote, you can cast your vote in the chat box. I'll take a count from there. Yeah.
And how does it work? Because to be fair to all the team members, now, for example, take IBM Samsung project. I think the end around 5-6 members are there in this call. If everybody votes for themselves,
only Mohinder
so
can.
give that clarity, Sri. That's what I'm trying to say. Give the clarity. That's the reason Shanmugam also is asking how is the voting process going to happen. So it's also not fair for 5 people to vote for one project, no? Just because they're there in the call.
Shileka, we can follow the same thing which we followed before 2 months back. You can share an email to all the DNX leaders along with the recording as well as with the Google form link. Okay.
But
I think that's also not a fair thought, Shanmugam, because people, other DNX, they are not even aware as to what the project is all about.
That's what we are also going to share the link, this recording call link. So let them listen to it and then let them vote.
The second part of the statement, let them listen and do the voting. I think
Shanmugam,
that is what
they will listen to this 1 hour conversation and then they will vote.
Okay, then how we can go ahead? Okay, I'm leaving it to all of you in this particular forum.
No, so see, everybody are mature professionals. You nominate one person from every award, every process which nominated themselves. So I think if 5 people are there, or the rest of the people are common people, that many people only will be eligible to vote. Correct. For example, if 20 people are there and 5 people are there representing each of the project, and the remaining 10 are from common, like you, Sri Lekha, and other people, you nominate, you put it for voting, and let them vote basis the presentation that was done to the forum. That is a fair thing, no?
Okay.
No, but Shanmugam, it will be 1 person for 1 project. That's all. For Samsung, Yali anyway is done and dusted. Anyway, you announced that both of them are going.
Now Mahesh only will be eligible to vote. Mahesh only will be eligible to vote.
Samsung, and then Q and Cloud, just 1 person, and then Mohan for that 1 project, and then etc. etc. So 4 people for each of the nomination, and then common juries would be you and Sri Lekha. That's all. Because only you 2 have listened to the entire conversation. You 2 are the
if there are other people, Mohinder, who are not part of the project, but they are also there in the call, anybody like that?
I don't think anybody attended the entire session.
I have seen 21 count, but now it's only.
That's what I'm asking. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, correct. That's the reason I'm asking.
No, Shanmugam, how are you very sure that person has listened to the entire session?
No, that's what
I don't think so.
Saying,
I don't think people.
Yeah,
maybe they wanted to. They joined because they had their team nominated. They want to listen. That's all. Right.
So I think Tanu is also nominated. So how we can go ahead? So you even I think I am also one of the member for this DC Summit. So I don't know whether I'm eligible.
Correct. No, if you think that, then Sri Lekha is the only common person here.
Yeah, Sri Lekha is the only common.
Sri Lekha plus 4 nominators for 4 teams. So totally 5 juries. So 5 juries should not vote for one team. Let them vote for.
So I think it's going to be like Mandela.
Yeah. So I'll be the common person. So others.
No, Rajan. No. Rajan, nominator cannot vote for his own team. That's the rule.
That's what I'm saying. So cross voting will be possible.
Yeah, no. See now, for example, IBM Magesh nominated, but Magesh cannot vote for IBM. He has to.
Correct. He has to vote for others, na.
Correct.
So we have 5 votes.
Correct. 5 awards.
We have one award, huh? One
Yes.
award.
One
Yes,
Samsat
one
Takas.
Samsat award. Yes.
See, the
Yeah,
problem
okay.
is the TN Palayam DNX team, they are also part of the DC Summit. Okay, as well as, for example, we are talking about Magesh. Magesh is a part of 2 teams, DC Summit team as well as Samsung IBM.
Then knock them off, na? Then it has to be knocked off actually. If they are part of 2 different, 2 awards, which has been 2 nominations, then they may not be eligible. Like the way Mohinder was saying, Mahesh is not eligible for IBM. He may not be eligible for DC Summit also. Likewise, Mohan.
No, so actually,
In terms of voting.
yeah. So we are plan. Sri Lanka is the common person, right? So we are all
Okay.
together include any other projects or that particular nomination. Sri Lanka is not part of this, right? So Sri Lanka will judge that to select 2 nominations for Samsat Takas.
Okay. All right. So,
That is a common person. So who is the
so she's going to be the defining member.
yes.
Fair enough. I think if everybody agrees, I don't. If that is what is the process, I am also not aware. So please tell me.
Raj, Magesh Kumar, so everyone involved for IBM and also DC Summit.
No, that's what. So we'll do one thing for Samsung Samsat Takas. I'll vote. I'll be the nominator. Maybe we can change because I'm not involved either in the TN Palayam leadership team summit. So you can have another person as a jury, and then it will be a fair voting.
No, only if everybody agrees, Mohinder. I think
if everybody
just for
agrees,
voting, just for voting, if at all we are going to change this, then
no, because now because as Indrani said, Magesh might want both the teams to win, right? So it will be unfair to put the Magesh in a position where he has to choose something because he knows he is part of both the teams. So it will be unfair to Magesh itself to put him in a spot of bother, right?
We'll ask the forum. I think you ask the forum, na? They'll be the best judge.
So Shanmuraj, others, what do you think?
See, what I think is like if Mahesh.
So we got the first vote from
Samsung,
Sri Lanka.
IBM, Samsung got 2 votes as of now. So live commentary is running in DC Live. It's really interesting.
This is fun, no?
Yeah. So let's see. We have another 15 people. Okay. Mahesh is saying
Wonderful.
HL. So 1 vote for HL.
The next jury, Magesh is done. Then Gokul, your vote.
Okay, 3 votes over.
Yeah, Pardi?
Google not available in this call, sir. I think he is left on the phone.
Okay, ask him to join. No.
2 minutes.
Ask him to quickly join and send the vote and they can disappear.
Sure. Google.
Okay, who's the 4th one?
Mohan.
Guys.
Mohan Kumar,
Quick.
vote is pending. Yours and Gokul is pending.
Mohinder, you can also vote, right?
You can also vote. You can also vote, Mohinder.
You can vote.
You have 3 choices, right? You can also vote.
Okay, fine. Yeah. Then I'll vote, yeah.
So Rajan, you can also vote.
No, Rajan sir belongs to the same thing. So instead of Rajan sir, only Mohinder is there.
No. You guys are part of the process. So I'll stay away from this. To be honest, to be fair.
Rajan doesn't want to be blamed. I think he's playing the safe game.
No. What is that blame game, doesn't be?
No. I mean to say, if you vote somebody might call you.
You have 3 options, right? You can vote for 1 option.
Yeah.
Because I was also away for some time, actually.
You can also vote. Even you can vote, Tanu.
Tanushree, Bharati.
No, Bharati can't. Tanu can vote.
Why Bharati can't?
Bharati belongs to IBM, right?
That would be. She has other 3 options, right?
One time it's done. Mahesh has already completed. Mahesh is representing IBM. So even though Bharati was handling IBM,
one jury
only one person.
Okay, so you're not involving everybody. Okay.
Yeah.
No. That's what I told in the initial stage. 5 people are there representing IBM project, means that doesn't mean 5 people are eligible to vote. That's not fair.
So that is why only 5.
Tanu,
Sri
so who's
Lanka.
your plan to vote? Your vote, Tanu.
Yeah,
Okay,
Hapag Lloyd.
One was done. Now
Okay.
only
one
Gokul
can
and
be
Mohan
the
has to vote.
decider.
So we got 2 for Hapag-Lloyd, 2 for IBM. Okay.
Yeah, now Gokul and
Gokul has to
Mohan
vote.
Kumar. They are the deciding votes. 2 votes left.
Bharti is joining?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. So I think Gokul can't vote to Hapag-Lloyd. He belongs to
No, he
Hapag-Lloyd.
can't vote. He can't vote to Hapag-Lloyd.
Yeah, so he have to choose some other team. So
Where
Gokul
did
Bhaiya,
Mohan go?
Gokul,
I think Prabhakaran can also vote, right?
Yeah, Sileka.
no, we are waiting for your vote, Gokul.
No, one. Prabha is also involved in Samsung project.
Oh, is it?
Samrat.
Okay.
Yeah. We
So
told
I'm
you,
voting
right?
for
It's
the Samsung Sileka.
Okay, we are voting for IBM Samsung. Okay, that's good.
who's that? Gokul Samsung, right?
Yeah, I'm typing it.
Now only Mohan is left now.
Which Mohan? Mohan Kumar.
Yeah, he had nominated the team, right? Samtakas, there were 4 nominations. So Mohan cannot vote for his nomination.
Yes.
He has to.
Mohan, your vote?
He's not there at the call.
Sri Lanka, you have mentioned IBM for Google. No, Hapag-Lloyd only goes for Google, right?
Yeah, IBM Samsung Gokul have given the vote.
Google posted for IBM, right? That is what you mentioned.
Yes.
Okay.
He didn't type, so I just mentioned his name and I gave the vote.
Okay, understood.
So Mohan, we are waiting for you.
So IBM Samsung is leading as of now, the voting. So who's going to occupy the seat?
1, 2, 3. Rajan sir is giving voting.
Timer. Okay, so the winner is IBM Samsung.
So congrats,
congrats.
Mohan sir, Rajan sir, everyone who are in this team, and big congratulations to other teams also.
Yes, congratulations IBM Samsung team. So you guys did wonderful job. So please keep rocking. Yes.
Yeah.
So we have to get more projects from Samsung straight away after this project.
Yeah, that is the aim.
Yeah.
That will be the bigger aim.
Correct. Okay, so thank you all. Thanks for joining, and have a wonderful month to go ahead. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you. Team, I will recommend that I will share this link. Kindly share this link with your team member, how hard it was for you to get the discussion and get the award. So it is not so easy. So let them also know, okay, so everybody kindly share the recorded link to your team. I will share it as soon as possible once it's uploaded. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, DCLA team, thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much.